What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our show. We are out in the $5 million garage studio. And today is going to be a little bit of a griping session because technology.
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
No, somebody tried to use technology and wants to knock out the other side of the bed. Alright, so I am turning 42 this year, and I thought I was at least a little bit tech savvy. But over the past few freaking days, that damn computer, YouTube, and all the other stuff, it's just like, I realized, no, I'm an idiot. You know, it's just...
You're just now realizing that?
As soon as I said it, I knew that was a mistake. It was like, oh boy, here it comes. So, I mean, it's just like, first of all, the OneDrive. What is up with the damn OneDrive? Why does it take over the world all of a sudden? I've never had an issue with OneDrive, a damn cloud. Just everything you put on your computer, it's like, it's mine now. And it disappears. We've lost an entire video. Filmed an entire video. It was such a good video too. I was so proud of that video. Now it's gone. Gone. G-O-N, gone. And it's just like, the OneDrive alone. I mean, you even know what OneDrive is?
No.
You know what clouds are?
They're outside in the sky.
Yeah, I figured that's your extent.
Yeah, I know what clouds. I know what clouds are. I have it on my iPhone.
Oh, let's we got some new mugs featuring our amazing logo.
I apologize, but I'm having runny nose issues
The last couple days, especially. It's because he's old now, and so I guess noses start running when you get older, you know. But yeah, so we've been trying for days. So we're just getting everything up and running. Today is marking our first video upload to YouTube. It doesn't come out for a few days, but we just uploaded it. And let me tell you, the headache that was involved in that. I mean, so in order to post things in the description, outside links. So if I want to post to our TikTok or our Instagram or Facebook group, which if you don't know, follow those, go to them now. We're going to be posting some cool content and all of that. And the group, we're hoping that's going to be a big mix of everybody where we can talk and ask questions and all that stuff. I'm trying not to do my William Shatner impression today. So other than that, you have to take either a picture of your ID so that they make sure that haven't been kicked off before or something. I don't know. They track us enough with everything. I don't know why they need a damn license. Or you need to do a video where it can see your face so they know you're not a damn AI. And the other one says it can take months just verifying your account. So it's just like, all right, so we tried the ID, but when you open the damn ID, see, I'm all flustered, I'm getting upset. When you open up the camera to take the picture, it's not your camera, it's through their link. So it's all fuzzy. And I'm like, how am I going to take a picture of my ID when it's too fuzzy to read? YouTube.
For me, watching him do all this, it was good. It was a good time. It was kind of funny. I was going to record it, but I can't because it would just be a muted out entire segment of video.
You would have to come up with some sort of like tone to drop all the F-bombs that I was dropping, because there's a whole lot of F-bombs and a whole lot of other stuff. But it's just like they make it. You think you know technology till your buddy gets a $18,400 camera, and the technology involved in that is more than, you know, computers of 2 years ago. And then you try to upload a damn video to YouTube, and you're like, I know nothing.
Yeah, the cameras can be frustrating because everything you do, you have to go in and set. Like back in the day when I had my first digital camera, when it was switching over from film to digital, you would turn the camera on and you only had to go in and change stuff if you were a professional and you wanted to critique it or make it more your own style of video or actually I don't think they did video, but photography, whatever. But now you can't even really video until you go in and start setting stuff up. You gotta pick certain things throughout the whole menu to be able to start.
And then anytime you pick it up, if anybody looks at it crooked, something is adjusted, and it's going to take 10 minutes to figure out what's adjusted to fix it back. I mean, we had one video that had the lines.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
we still
had
don't
waves.
know what happened with that.
We think it might have been due to the lighting in the ceiling fan, but I don't know. It was picking up noise from somewhere on the film, and I think we figured a way to work it and kind of use it, even though the quality was not quite where we wanted.
Yeah, in our
And then
first video, we had to go to the phone.
Yeah, so our first one that he mentions going to be releasing is done on an Android. Even though the camera ran the whole time, we had to scrap that one and use the Android because the focus was just going in and out.
In and out.
And in and out for a second is fine. You can expect that if we move too much, it has to, recalibrate on our eyes and all that. But I mean, it would go out and it would be out for like a minute, maybe two.
And we tried like creative editing techniques, like overlay pictures and stuff, but then 90% of the video would have been pictures instead of our beautiful faces.
Well, we found out we had one setting wrong in the camera, and then also we had no lighting, no extra lighting besides just the bulbs in the ceiling. And his hat was causing his eyes to be shadowed, and since he talks and moves a little more than I do, typically,
Quite animated.
we focus it on his eyes so that it stays in focus better. But that day his eyes were very shadowed, and it would not pick them up half the time.
Yeah, and that was... So, yeah, so we had that first video, which, you've seen it now if you follow it. I mean, it's just filmed on the phone rather than the camera. But then we had the one with all the noise, that was actually a pretty good video too. I enjoyed that one. But then we lost the whole video. We lost it. OneDrive decided to move it, and it's a video file. These files are gigabytes large, and it just decided to move it, and it didn't copy over because we didn't buy the OneDrive, so we only had 5 gigabytes, and the file might have been 5 gigabytes. I don't know. And it said it's gone. Can't find it. It's just gone.
Well, I mean, it moved over 5 gigabytes worth of information, but then everything else we had done, shorts, TikToks, YouTube's, all the other videoing we had done was just floating in like no man's land in between the computer and the iDrive?
The OneDrive.
OneDrive. We just, see, there's my technology. Everybody's going to be like, yeah, there's the old man.
Well, not only is he an old man, but he's an Apple.
Someone take him back to the home. But did you shout out to Jenny for the cups? We got Jenny, my girl, got us some gifts here, some new.
Our production manager, our director, our camera woman, our editor-in-chief.
So we almost look professional.
We also have little notebooks that one of us really hasn't used yet.
You ever used yours?
I was talking about you.
Oh, I've doodled in mine.
You shouldn't be doodling your notebook. That's what your girl is for, dude.
Not diddled. Doodled.
Oh, see, I don't speak old yet. Although, apparently, if I don't know technology, I should start learning that shit.
You're right there, bro.
Jesus.
You're right there. When you got to give your electronic device to your child to set or fix things.
I didn't even think about it. We could have got Bella or Adriana or Savannah over here, and they probably could do this faster than us. It's like, you guys don't know what you're doing, let's fix it.
Yeah. But luckily we have a good editor and a good computer person. She's learning quickly and well and helping us greatly.
She was getting just as pissed off as I was because that damn computer, the OneDrive.
We may have to wind up bringing one of the kids in as the computer and editor.
We're going to have to just bring one of them in and say, listen, take the OneDrive away. Just make it go bye-bye.
But dang it, they're all off at college right now, and it just complicates shit.
Please, the young ones could probably figure it out faster than I can. I mean, we have our granddaughter comes over, and we give her the tablet, and that's it.
She's off and running.
She knows exactly what to do, how to search things. She can't even spell yet, but she can find all her damn videos. Ooh, me and technology are not on a good... Ooh, I'm a little hyper today because...
I'm kind of happy. I mean, I am light years ahead of where I was, I'd say 10 years ago. I basically knew how to turn a computer on and Google something. That's about it.
If it involves his iPad, he's all...
Oh, I'm a wizard on that. On my iPhone and iPad. But then again, it's my work, so I work on them all the time and I screw around on them. So Yeah, I'm always fiddling with them.
It's just like,
But like all these social medias and stuff, I'm like lost. I go on, I'm like, I don't know if I'm using this app to my full advantage.
okay,
I don't know if I'm doing it right.
we're talking about all my anger directed at the OneDrive and YouTube for making me use their camera when I could have used my camera. Just access my camera instead of, I don't know what. Anyway, when this man tried to open his bearded biker Instagram, that was 2 hours of hilarity.
Well, in all fairness, the problem is the Bearded Biker apparently is a very popular name on certain social medias.
Yeah.
So I used it on my Facebook account, fine. Then I went to use it on Instagram and they denied it, and they denied it, and they denied it, and I made adjustments. And it took forever before I finally found one that works. And you'll notice that's why if you ever go to the Bearded Biker Instagram as opposed to Facebook, there's a number and a period added into the name just to be able to use it.
2 hours of hilarity. Tried to bite back the laughter and the tears streaming. It was fun.
I don't have the best temperament for that technical stuff. Probably the same reason I don't play video games. I love the concept. I would love to be able to play them. I watch the kids play them and my brother and them play them, and they look amazing and they look so fun and the graphics are cool. It's so lifelike nowadays. But I'm 5 minutes in and I'm ready to rip everyone in the house's head off. The game comes outside of the game and all of a sudden I'm running through the house with a Tech 9 just going mad. So I don't play them.
Finding a Tech 9.
I do what I call the old school gaming: solitaire, mahjong, puzzles, coloring, whatever.
Yeah, but it's not even real mahjong. It's
whatever.
matching. So it's the matching. Mahjong is fun.
But I do stuff like that, and they all give me a hard time.
I mean, you earn the hard time. Just like I earn all the crap I get spoken to about. You earned it to be made fun of for playing mahjong and the coloring books and the stuff. I don't know how you can even see the coloring books.
But take a bike at 100 miles an hour through a sharp, low curve, I got it. These other guys, maybe out in the woods somewhere.
The first
technology
first time I got on a bike, we were in a parking lot, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I was on the Shadow.
We're at a park.
Yep.
We were on his son's Honda Shadow, and I'd been teaching our son, how to ride. And, we started out on a friend's little Honda 125 or something. And then we moved when he bought the 750. We started teaching him how to do that so he could get his license and start riding. And Jeffrey was home one month when we were doing that. And he went out there and he's like, "Yeah, I want to learn too."
I have never been on a bike before this moment.
I wish I could have got video from that day. You talk about putting some fun stuff up. There was some hilarious moments. But I got to give him props. Nobody laid that bike down during the training session. So
I did get up in the grass and tried to turn, and I was like, oh boy, here we go. But I did make the turn, and then I got more comfortable and figured it out. And
had a few duck walk turns where they had to slowly motor the bike while doing that awkward walk.
Yeah, I definitely did, because I've never been on a bike before. You know, Brandon came over with his girlfriend when we lost the damn video. First time meeting this girl, I feel horrible about it. They walk in and they're like, "Hey, I want to introduce you," and I'm just like, "Hi, I can't find this damn video." I felt like such a jerk.
You should. You were.
I tell you.
I heard it all.
Man.
And I wept for that poor girl.
I know. First time meeting that's not how, definitely, if we would have known she was coming, we would have definitely been a little bit more open.
It really wasn't as bad as he thinks it was.
I feel pretty horrible about not talking to her, and I was so frustrated and flustered with that whole deal. But we got some really cool stuff coming up. We've got,
well, we got a trip. We got some cool stuff. They're kind of like loose ideas and plans for the year. We're going to take a trip up to a distillery in St. Augustine, Florida, and then also spend the day with the ladies up there. And do some videoing while we're up there, and then also, do some talking about what we thought of the distillery and the trip itself.
Hopefully we'll be able to do it. We're planning on doing a tasting. I got to look into getting a tasting scheduled, and then hopefully they'll let us record, which I think they will. St. Augustine
If not, we
Distillery.
may try to smuggle the GoPro in, and hopefully not get caught. At least get something if they get a little snooty about it. I don't think they will. With social media being what it is now, I think that everybody's pretty much getting used to, as long as you're not invasive of other patrons or even their employees, I think they pretty much would let you ride. Unless it's like a top secret thing, which most of it isn't.
I mean, I'll tell you now, the St. Augustine, the vodka, the sugarcane vodka, that is my favorite vodka. I can't believe how good that vodka is. We're going to have a short on that, if it's not already done, on Instagram and a reel and TikTok, where I made the vanilla extract. And I took a shot at the end, and that was an exaggeration. That vodka is good.
We've also had some friends give us some tequila that they rave about, and some whiskeys that we haven't tried, or I've tried and he hasn't tried, that were given to us for friends. So we're going to do a pour on those in upcoming videos and talk about them, and just give you our opinion of what we think of them. And then what it's worth.
And some plans for the summer.
Yeah, we're hoping to have a smoker.
We're hoping to have a smoker by the end of summer, and brisket and burgers, ribs. I really want to try a good smoked burger. Oh. Pork butt, freaking meatloaf, smoked meatloaf. I don't know if everybody's gonna like the smoked flavor. Yeah,
I always have to minimize the smoking amount because Jenny does not like the overly smoky meat. So even when I do a brisket now, I have to dumb down the smoke smell.
So the only answer is going to be making a good pork butt in the smoker. Well, we'll say a great pork butt in the smoker, and a really, really good not pork butt. I said pork butt. We're going to make a great brisket in the smoker, and a really, 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 really good one in the oven. So
well, we did. I've been doing briskets for a while now. I got a recipe from an actual competition barbecue guy off of YouTube, and I've kind of followed his theory of it. He doesn't really give precise directions. He just kind of gives his overview of it. Anyway. So I've kind of developed a technique of doing it, and I do them in the oven because right now I don't have a smoker, and most people would never know the difference. If I put it out as smoked brisket, they would have no idea it wasn't made in the smoker. Just a little chemical magic and correct cooking times, and it's good to go. And Jenny doesn't like brisket at any of the restaurants locally that we've ever been to, and she absolutely loves it. Actually, the kids do. They even ask for it for their birthdays over gifts.
I mean, you made one for Christmas last year.
Yeah, just this last Christmas. And we also made a bourbon one, which was Woodford Reserve.
Woodford Reserve Double Oak.
Now, I think you, myself, and maybe Christian,
Amanda liked it the next day.
I think may have been the only people to really dig it. Everybody else, the bourbon wasn't their thing.
The next day it was much more muted.
It blended better after it set overnight.
It was made macaroni and cheese, brisket mac and cheese the next day. That was fire. Hopefully we'll be able to get some fishing in. Hopefully we'll be able to get some video. Well, I mean, not you fishing. You'll just be standing there recording us. Hopefully we'll get some videos of fishing, catching some fish and smoking them, making some smoked fish dip.
To make people understand that I'm not really a fisherman. I don't really enjoy, I don't mind going ocean fishing every once in a while, but I don't really enjoy fishing. I don't find it. It's just not my thing. But I don't mind going out and videoing and taking photos of everybody doing it.
Yeah, like JJ, our oldest, he's an avid fisherman, so try to get out with him as much as possible. It's cold right now, so it's not really the optimal time to go fishing.
It's cold. It's funny. We're in South Florida.
Florida cold.
We're in South Florida. It's cold right now. We ain't going near the water.
It's cold for South Florida right now, so the fish aren't biting as. Although I did go fishing the other day, took the girls to dance and dropped them off and went fishing, and I caught one. It was a cichlid, you know, just like I think it was a Mayan cichlid. Caught one though, caught him, and if I had my cooler or something, I would have kept them and just ate them because, you know, it's what I do. But didn't have it, so I released him, let him go back, tell all his friends, hey, watch out, he's coming back. But JJ does the inlet a lot, so we'll have to go there and we'll do some fishing there. Hopefully catch some stuff. Hopefully catch some snapper or some, you know, sheephead or something like that.
Yeah.
But the kids love it. We got to take the grandson out, get him fishing. Start early. 2 months isn't too early, you think?
No.
No, I don't think that's too much.
I don't really know. We'll have to get mother approval on that one.
Yeah, or yeah, we'll get approval. Just, you know, make sure that.
I'm just looking forward to his first ride when he gets to go with me for his first Harley ride. I like to start them young, get them hooked in when they're little.
It's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Get them used to it. I got venison chili right now sitting waiting for me at home.
Nice.
Can't wait for that. But yeah, that's what's pretty much going on. So got a lot planned this year. Even starting to throw some ideas around for next year. We're trying to figure out a way to get out of the garage and out of the house a little bit, do some other stuff. But again, man, technology. He's got to get like a huge contraption just to hold the camera straight. You know, it's like another $16,000 for just the contraption to hold that. And who's got the money for that? Like, comment, and subscribe. Patreon coming eventually.
You're a mess.
We're, you know, he's just getting into it. I'm a huge nerd. I don't hide the fact. I don't even know what we call Luke. What is he? Our
future son-in-law.
Future son-in-law, I guess. Future son-in-law-ish. He's DMing a couple of a D&D game for us, and
yeah, that's
as a family we're doing it.
That's where our nerd comes out. Where we get together as a family, his dad and him and
most of the kids,
our daughter and most of the other
even Amanda's
boyfriends and girlfriends and son and wives all get together. And we're doing this D&D thing where
we did a. For those of you who know, we did a one-shot last time I was home. What was that, November? We did a one-shot. It was a lot of fun. And now we're working on a long campaign, and here in a couple weeks we're all going to get together, make characters, play Session 0. And then after that we're going to start our sessions, and I'm looking forward to that. It's a lot of fun. Who knows, maybe one day we'll set the camera up.
Well, it's nice too because it gives us something to do with all the different age gaps, besides, you know, going to a movie or going to dinner or sitting around just bullshitting. It gives us an activity to partake in that everybody seems to enjoy. And, you know, it's also a game that everyone's over 21,
yeah.
So, you know, you can whip some nice drinks, nice snacks. It just makes for a nice time.
You know, and anybody who's played Dungeons and Dragons or any tabletop game will tell you 4 hours is a blink of an eye. It's like, feels like 20 minutes. All of a sudden it's over, and it's like it's 4 hours later and you had no idea. It's a lot of, especially us, because like we just, the whole group just has fun every time we're together. Every time, I mean, we did a Q&A with the kids. That's going to be in an upcoming video where they just threw questions at us, and that was a lot more fun than I expected. You always get nervous when someone's asking you questions, especially when you don't know what's coming.
I think it's the lie detector they hook us up to that really sets about the nervousness.
They set you up on a lie detector?
Yeah, you're like
they
all
just gave
wired
a
in.
shocker.
It's all wired in. You feel like, you know, you're under the gun. It's very weird.
And I had
And
a
what was that guy
shocker.
with the shotgun about?
I don't know.
It's very weird.
I don't know, but he made me feel rather comfortable. Not uncomfortable.
He did have a nice demeanor.
Yeah, he's like, I'm protecting you guys. I didn't believe him, but he just made me feel comfortable. He was handsome.
He was handsome?
Yeah. 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 I didn't say attractive, I said handsome. Which we're gonna be doing a video here soon about the Turkish haircut story if you want to talk about uncomfortably handsome.
Well, you've already talked about it. Why don't you just go ahead and talk about it?
Oh no, that's gonna be a whole video. I'm not gonna talk about it right now. Stay tuned, that one's coming up. It's a good one too. Gotta keep them on the hook.
Do you?
Gotta keep them on the hook. Yeah, another.
It's a big one.
Yeah,
It's a big one, Jeffrey.
and that's a good story. But yeah, I mean, like that's what we got going on. Technology sucks. We got a lot of plans coming up, and looking forward to every aspect of it.
Definitely.
So yeah, we'll just go ahead and cut this one off here, and you know, like we said, like, comment, subscribe, and while he's puffing,
Smash that bell.
yeah. So in the meantime, you guys take it easy.
Old people doze off sometimes. My apologies.
He dozes off all the time. So we'll see you guys next time.
Later.